Hey everyone, I am Jessica from Willow Vines Intuitive Vibes, and I'm here to do a collective message. So like the videos, comment, share, and don't forget to subscribe to join the tribe. Sorry I haven't been on in a minute, the holidays and everything. It's been really busy around here, and I just haven't really had the time or the energy, and it feels right at the moment, so that's why I'm doing it. Getting back into the swing of things, basically. It's kind of ironic that I'm saying that because I didn't even plan this, but so far the start of this new year has been about self-care, taking care of me, because day one I slept all day. I just relaxed and did nothing, had no kids, nothing, so I'm just like, I'm gonna sleep the day away, fuck it. And I felt so refreshed after that, just saying. Not immediately, but and then today I decided to add layers to my hair, and I was still again doing something for myself because my hair gets so heavy, it's so thick, and I was just like, I gotta do something. It's driving me friggin' crazy. And so I did what I wanted, basically. We'll see what tomorrow brings, you know what I mean? But anyways, the main energy here is healer, and with this I heard like turn it around. So something's turning around or turning around a situation, and I'm like, I wonder if somebody's not on a healing path and maybe they need to be. And then this came out. Broken bridge, unsuccessful outcome to a problem reversed. So it's like turning something that was unsuccessful, that didn't work out, that wasn't working out, turning it around into something positive, or turning the whole situation around so it is successful. It could pertain to somebody's healing journey personally, or you could be a healer. Maybe it wasn't working out for you prior and now it's going to. But there's a turnaround here, and it's a positive one. There's something that wasn't going according to plan, that wasn't working out, and now it's going to, or it is currently, depending. So let's see. That's really good. This is definitely the year of blessings, is what I want to say. I don't know why. I'm not really into like the calendar years and stuff like that. I don't really pay much attention to New Year's resolutions and all that BS. You know, whatever gets you to set your intentions or set a goal for yourself is a positive thing, whether it's New Year's resolution or not. But I don't know, I feel like blessings are coming up regardless of the number on the calendar. So let's see. What's this in it? What comes around? Yeah, because you've done good things. You know, what comes around goes around. So with karma, you can get bad karma for the bad, shitty things that you do, and you can also get good karma for the wonderful, beautiful things that you do. And I kind of feel like I'm speaking to somebody who is getting some dharma, is what they call it, basically. You're getting lots of good karma because you've banked it up by, you know, good deeds, being kind, living life in a positive way. You know, whatever you were doing, this is very positive energy. So whatever wasn't working out for you prior is going to work out now, and it's long overdue is what it feels like. And you deserve whatever this win is, whatever this blessing is. So something really great's coming in, and I'm so excited. I kind of want, let's see. Give me more on the three fates. Whatever good comes to you, bad will go to them. Whatever that means. So there could be someone who wasn't in the best energy in your life, or who was working against you in some way. So it's like, it's not even return to sender energy. It's almost like I feel like you're going to start seeing somebody's downfall. Some issues arise with whoever was problematic for you, whether you're aware of who this person is currently or not. You might become aware because of the shit that's going to happen to them. And it's almost like they're going to experience a series of unfortunate events and upheaval in their life, failures, unsuccessful plans, whatever, and you'll be receiving blessings. So it's like, yay, this is great news for me kind of thing. And then, oh, I'm so sorry that's happening to you. I wouldn't feel bad for whoever is going to experience this, and it's not just one bad thing. It would be like, yeah, it'd be like a series, like one thing after another type shit. but it's good for you, bad for them, and it's not good for you as in because it's bad for them. It's just good things are happening to you. People are getting their karma, and not all karma is good. That's what it feels like. Two of Swords. You might not know. You might not know what to do or say here. It could be somebody close to you, somebody significant to you, where it would be like, I'm sorry that happened. And all right, if you're in this healer energy, you're probably very kind and generous, and Spirit wants you to, with the Four of Pentacles, they want you to hold back. They don't want you to be generous with this person, because this person took from you in some way, shape, or form, whether you know about it or not. But I feel like, oh, I'm sorry, I'll help you. Or I'm sorry, like, I feel like someone would be in that energy just because you're a compassionate person. And this does feel like somebody that you probably do care about, or you did. I mean, if you don't care about them anymore, then you wouldn't care what they were going through, you know? You're gonna bear witness to someone's karma, and you might be tempted to help them through something that you're not meant to help them through, because it's not your place. And there's unseen factors here, and that's why, because this person was negatively impacting your life, even if you aren't consciously aware of it. I just feel like I don't know what to do now, because I almost feel guilty, like all this beautiful shit's happening, or yay, I have a win, and I don't want to say it because your life is sucking right now, like that kind of thing. Spirit saying, don't let that stop you from sharing beautiful things and being excited over things, because it's just the way the world works. And we don't always know other people's intentions. We really don't. You know, you could be as psychic as the cows come home, and you still don't always know everything. That is just the truth of lovers. It could pertain to a love situation, so it might be a current partner, or I don't know if it was someone you dated or were interested in, or an ex, but it's like a choice. I don't know what to do here because I care. That's really what this feels like. That's what it boils down to. I don't know what to do here because I want to help, but I can't. Or I don't feel like I should, even though I want to. That kind of thing. So some of you might be being faced with that coming up. And it's not a lesson for you. So like, say this person is dealing with something and you do help them with one thing. You're not going to be punished for that. And it's not like a pass or fail in a test if you decide to be generous and help. It's just, it's unnecessary. It's not needed by you, because you're not the one that any of this is geared towards with this bad karma type shit. It's not your mess to clean up. That's what this is. It's not your mess to clean up, even if you're going to want to. For most of you, I don't feel like this mess has really made itself known yet. It's in the works. But I do feel like you're gonna, some of you might even feel obligated. So there could be family ties. There's definitely matters of the heart here with whoever this person is. Like I have to be there, and you don't. And the reason why I'm saying you should back away from whoever this is when this starts happening is because this person had bad intentions towards you. They did things behind your back. They betrayed you in some way. And I feel like if you're still in that caring energy, you're unaware of what had happened. They don't deserve your kindness. They really don't. They need to, lay in the bed they made, basically. It's like, don't go out of your way for this situation, for this person. Hope. Stay positive, definitely. The worst is behind you. Look up to the light. I feel like most of you do, but I don't know. When you know that somebody you care about, whether they hurt you or not, is going through something, and you're just in that energy, that helpful energy, it's like, well, I guess I can just hope for the best kind of thing. You can always pray on the sidelines, is what I want to say with this. There is some wish coming in for some of you, but I feel like there's this ickiness that might happen first, or at the same time where I feel guilty for this success, for this win, for whatever blessings coming in. It's like I just want to jump for joy and scream it off the rooftops. I'm so happy that yay, this is happening, kind of thing, no matter what it is. But then this person gets a dose of, whatever they deserve at the same time, and it's like, I'm just gonna shut up now. Don't worry, this will pass. Freaking dog, I'm telling you. I can never tell if someone's here anymore, or if he's just barking at someone walking. Oh, because someone's gonna have a bad attitude. They probably already do have a bad attitude, but they definitely won't be happy for you. And that's kind of what it feels like here when Spirit's going, you don't need to help whoever this is when they're going through whatever shit show they've created for themselves. That's not your problem. Don't even feel bad about it. And if you do, whatever, it's okay. But this person would not be happy for you. Even if they weren't getting a hefty dose of karma, even if they weren't going through something negative, they won't be happy for you when what you want is going on. When you get what you want, they'll cause problems. Here's your sign. So if there's anyone in your world that does this, or will do it, like when it comes up, they're not the ones that are in your corner, basically. There's some type of unexpected action here, and it could be on your behalf when you're usually always very helpful and supportive or whatever, and then you just aren't. That will be unexpected for this person or in this situation, but I feel like someone's not going to handle something well. Yeah, there's a situation coming up that this person, whoever they are to you, they deserve. They deserve more than just whatever this is. But it feels kind of devastating. It's very upsetting. It's a major tower moment for someone. But this is the type of person that won't learn from these towers, from these upsets. They'll just get angry and pissed off and envious and whatever of everyone else because why me? That type of shit. They don't look in the mirror, and they're going to take some type of action in this situation that is going to be like, what the? And it doesn't feel like a turnaround. It feels like shocking. Something that's shocking. You might be shocked by this person's behavior. Oh, man. All right, so let's see. What else do we got going on? That's too much. I keep staring at the unicorn horn. And it's making me think of this is unbelievable. Like, I can't believe this is happening. Oh, it's something to do with money here. This doesn't feel bad, though. This is unbelievable. What is this one? Has to do with building your finances, so there's a level of success here with someone. This isn't an overnight win or anything. It's just getting to a stable place for yourself. That could be a hope of yours. But we have freedom reversed and being financially secure. It's like being stuck financially. If any of you are stuck financially in a situation, I feel like that's coming to an end, because you've worked really hard to get to where you're at. Somebody else might not be very happy about that, because it's like, okay, well, you're stable, so here, can I have whatever? And you might have handed whatever over before, or been more willing to, and I feel like that's might be what's coming to an end. Like, you're not going to be as helpful as you always have been, or as you were, because there's a difference between being helpful and supportive and dealing with someone who is greedy, where they're always just take. And I kind of feel like, that's in here. but it kind of feels like to keep you stuck. So somebody might have purposefully been keeping you stuck financially or otherwise, maybe in different areas of your life, on purpose, so that it makes it harder for you to release yourself from them or the situation, because this isn't very free, and there's a hope for freedom. I do feel like you've enjoyed the moment throughout all this bullshit and whatever's gone on, but that's gonna shock someone. All right, I need more on this freedom energy. Give me more on this freedom energy, please. Because I almost feel like, yeah, right, you can't do it. And then all of a sudden, you're like, look at me, motherfucker. Look at me shine. You're rising and shining. And then you're gone. And it's going to be like, what? Nah, there's no way that that's going to happen. I don't know. Someone just doesn't have much faith in you, even if you have all the faith in yourself. Which, who gives a shit what they think? But if somebody's thinking that way about you, they're definitely not in your corner. And I did say whoever this is not in your corner. They might act that way, though. You know, say one thing to your face and do another behind your back kind of thing. I don't know. There's just, like, devious plans here. Scheming. Just shit intentions. Something to do with spiky hair as well. It's making me think of like thin hair where it just stands up straight, or you style your hair that way, or this person does, or someone in this energy does. Could just be a short haircut. But when I say short, I mean really short. Why am I thinking of cutting all my hair off? But it's making me think of, like, you know, when people shave their heads when they have an illness, or they're doing it for a cause or whatever. Some people will do that when they're going through like a mental breakdown as well. They attack themselves, ultimately, their appearance. Actually, I know someone that did that, and they hacked and hacked and hacked at their hair, and it wasn't intentional the way that it came out, basically. But why would I be thinking of that? Because it doesn't feel like it's because of an illness or because you're supporting a cause or somebody. It feels like an attack on oneself. I mean, people who are manipulative will do that too, where if they feel like things aren't going right for them, they'll attack themselves. Like, oh, it's just my fucking problem. I'm this, I'm that. It's like a guilt trip type thing. That could be going on here. I'm just going to take it out on myself. Well, now it's making me think of when people go, oh, I'm gonna, you know, end it all kind of thing. If you leave, that's manipulation, just saying. And I don't know, they turn whatever this is around on you like it's your fault. Like you're the reason why it happened when they did it to themselves. Somebody did something to themselves. That's where the karma's coming in. And they're pointing the finger and blaming you or someone else. Twin flames. It could be your twin flame that's going, oh crap, I fucked us up. But either way, there's a reflection here. I don't know, it feels kind of competitive all of a sudden. And I got the chills from head to toe. Okay. I wanted to laugh with this card for some reason. So I don't know if there's someone in this energy who, like, is a funny man or woman, you know, they're a comedian, or they think they are, or it's just like laughing it off, like, ha ha, whatever. Like taking something as a joke, like, I was just joking, I wasn't serious with what I said, or it was just a joke. Oh yeah, it was just a joke. Well, if the joke is at somebody else's expense. It's not funny. Yeah, somebody's going to chalk up their bad behavior, piss poor choices and decisions, and whatever happened here, them hurting you and betraying you. They're going to chalk it all up to as a joke. Like, it was just all fun and games, we were just having a good time, whatever. They're getting their karma for fucking with you. This person also has a very negative perspective or point of view or whatever. I know it looks like my hair is so much shorter, but it's the way that I part it. It always makes it look like the layers are shorter on this side. It drives me crazy. But I can part it the other way and have it look normal. I just don't. So anyways, give me more on this twin healthy choices. Making healthy choices in love and in life, self-love, self-care. I started this reading talking about self-care. Being happier. I feel like if any of you were on the twin flame journey and it didn't work out or it hasn't worked out up to this point, you're just taking a step back. You're not stuck in this energy. You're not stuck to this person. You're making the healthy choice and taking care of you now. You're more focused on self-care, which is beautiful. That's probably why there's success here in the situation for you. I don't know, I just feel like most of you realize that you don't need someone to make you happy. Even if you thought that once upon a time, or even if you thought that you'd be the happiest person in the world, if only this would work out, if only we would be together, whatever. Because we all have those thoughts sometimes. It is what it is. It's wishful thinking. It's being hopeful for that things will work out. But I feel like whatever this is, especially if we're talking about a strong soul connection between you and someone, it didn't work out. And you're just taking care of you. You're okay with that. Even if nobody knows about this, or the people who are ha 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 laughing because whatever this is didn't work out, especially if they were betraying you and causing problems, like keeping you and someone away from each other with their antics and whatever. The joke's on them, because I feel like you're doing fine. It didn't affect you in the way that somebody wanted it to. Yeah, you grew from this experience. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, there's something that you grew from, and it feels difficult. It almost feels like this is something I didn't want to have to deal with, that I didn't want to have to do. Like when you don't want to have to leave somebody's life, let go of them, or end something that you're passionate about, but it's the right move, and then you do, and then a new doorway opens, and you go, I'm so glad I did that, even though it felt horrible in the moment. That's what's going on here. Sacrifice. What can you let go of? You let go of that. Some of you, that's what this energy is. You let go of a twin flame. And it does not feel easy. It feels like it was an emotional storm, even if you kept it all to yourself. Whether you shared it with friends, family, or anyone, whether you told this person or not, you sacrificed a connection because it just wasn't conducive to your growth, to you, I don't know, it feels like there was something in the situation that just was not working out, and it pertained to outside influences, third-party interference, and like other people butting their nose in, or a specific person, and just you and this person not being on the same page at the same time. It was like the perfect storm. And I feel like you're not stuck in this, but the other person might still be energetically stuck to you or in this situation, even if they didn't seem like they gave a shit before, or even if they weren't invested before. There's like a turnaround here. Oh, the situation's turning around. The plans were unsuccessful because it's not affecting you in the way that it was intended to. Whatever this ending is, whatever happened here, it's affecting another person now in a big way. You get what you give. Oh, there's karma right there, all in itself. So let's see. Actually, I want a little bit more on the sacrifice, please. Yep, 5 of Pentacles, you let him go. They left you out, and you're gone. You're leaving them out now. Unbeknownst to them, you're leaving them out. This person's gonna have that lost, lonely feeling, even if they don't tell a soul. Like, I don't feel like they're gonna boo-hoo about whatever this is, about this connection not working out, or things just not moving forward in the way that they hoped. It feels like what is that exactly? Because now I'm seeing something else with it. Give me more on this, because it's making me feel like I'm looking at someone as though they don't have enough, or they aren't enough. That doesn't feel like a self thing, like when you look in the mirror and go, I'm not good enough, and have all these insecurities. No, there's someone here who is looking at you that way, like you're not good enough. Like, you're not good enough for so-and-so. You're not. There's someone from... Now we have the Ten of Cups. If it's not the whole you're not good enough for so-and-so, your twin flame could have looked at you as though you're not enough because you didn't have much money. Because you didn't have the material shit because of your situation. But you have all this love. Like, this is that happy life. And you don't need money for this. Yeah, somebody was looking at you in the wrong way, from the wrong perspective. They're very closed-minded. They sacrificed their own fucking happiness because it didn't look good enough. It's reminding me of those, like, gold digger videos, which I know it's just for money on YouTube, but, you know, when the guy's, like, acted homeless, or that he doesn't have a car or whatever, and then all of a sudden the money-hungry bitch finds out that he's rich and has this really nice fucking vehicle or whatever. I don't know. I've seen them before. They come up in the feed. It's like that. And then they turn around and go, ooh, well, now I'm interested. This person was looking at the glitz and glam. They were looking at what you had or didn't have, the lack thereof at the time. Like, that's not the life I want to live. I don't want to struggle. I don't I don't want to be there financially for you or have to help you, because maybe they've done that with other people. There's lessons in everything. I'm just saying, it feels like something like that, where it's like, I don't want to have to pick up the slack because you don't have enough. But they literally threw away a beautiful connection and happiness because money comes and goes. And just because you were in a sense of lack at one point doesn't mean you always will be. And I kind of feel like with that money card, cha-ching, something's coming in for you. You will be more stable than this motherfucker, more than likely. And they literally let this slip through the cracks. And it's not about not being ready. Could have told you that. Like, I'm not looking for a relationship. I'm not ready for blah, 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 whatever. But there was way more to it. There's way more to it. This person's kind of an asshat. There's multiple people involved in this, too. We're the King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Yeah, this person was focused on stability, not just their own. They were protecting their own, which is great, you know. You should always protect what's yours. But that's selfish, because if you want to get into a relationship with somebody or build a relationship like that, you care, and money comes and goes, but you work together. This person, they didn't want to have to work together. It's almost like dollar for dollar is what it feels like in this energy, where somebody's perspective of a relationship would be, I don't want to have to go out and earn all the money while you stay home taking care of the kids, or cleaning the house and cooking and doing all that. But it actually evens out if that's the type of relationship you want, because that's not that's not how every relationship is. But it's like, if you're gonna not work, then you've got to pick up the slack. You've got to do those extra things, and that's basically your job. No matter if you're male or female, because there are men that stay home and do that stuff too while the woman goes out. But not every relationship is that way. Some are, both people work. Maybe one person earns more money than the other, but you can never match dollar for dollar. It's how you both contribute and give to the partnership. Somebody wasn't looking at a potential relationship or a relationship in that way. It's like, I do it all, that kind of thing, or I don't want to do it all, and you don't have enough. Well, you're gonna have plenty. So you could have dodged a bullet with this one, I'm just gonna say. You're definitely being protected. Yeah, I think a lot of you dodged a bullet with this person, because I just almost feel like it would never be fair, or in somebody's eyes, no matter how much work you do, no matter what you do, it's never enough. Magician. That could be manipulation, which is what I was talking about before. But I feel like I'm working on something. Okay, what are we working on? I'm working on something. That could have been what was going on when you connected with this person, no matter who they are to you, but it feels, romantically speaking, I'm working on something, and it just wasn't working out yet. Guess what? That's turning around. Something you were working on prior, and it wasn't working out then. It was unsuccessful at one point. You were, in a sense of lack, or it just wasn't progressing. You weren't getting to where you wanted to be, and that's turning around for you. You were just working on something, and it's going to work out. This is really what it feels like. The Lovers. It's something you're passionate about, something you really care about. Whatever you're working on, you put your heart and soul into this, and it shows, and the universe is definitely going to acknowledge that for you. And protect that for you. Whatever you were working on was being protected by the divine, because there's someone who's greedy. The dollar for dollar bullshit. Like, whoever this is doesn't deserve wherever you're headed, whatever you're getting. That's really what this feels like. No matter how much love you have for them or had for them, whatever you were working on was being divinely protected from people like this, or from this specific person, because they don't deserve it. And maybe you didn't know that, You would have just got hurt. It would have failed. It would have fucked up when that's not meant for you. There's a taker around. Somebody's greedy. And if something, a project or anything like that didn't work out for this person, it's because, for one, it wasn't meant to, but it's because of their intentions, for one, possibly towards you, but just with whatever they were working on. Because I feel like you were putting your heart and soul into something, like you're very passionate about whatever project this is, career path, life path, whatever. And somebody else who might have been trying to copy you or piggyback off from you, they're not in it like that. And they don't deserve this win. You heard me? You heard me. Okay? Whatever that is. I thought, every time I look for a card, I see the fucking wheel on this chair, and I think it's more cards. So, anyways, 9 of Swords and the Fool. Don't worry about it. Just saying. Well, there's some guilt here, that's for sure. Someone might be feeling bad for the way that they treated you, for the way that the situation unfolded. But I don't feel like they're feeling that way right now. I feel like that's coming up, because they haven't gotten this hefty dose of karma yet. Because whoever was trying to keep you stuck stop you from going through this doorway, from seeing this opportunity, stop you from doing this, whatever it is. It's a new adventure, and there's freedom here. You're free from the fear, the worry, the blockages, manipulation. You're free from this person's situation, all of it. And that's what this opportunity is going to provide as well. I feel like you're freeing yourself from that bullshit, and you have been working on that, and this opportunity is what is going to totally allow you to break free completely from this situation, no matter how many people are involved. Because I feel like I'm stifled, I'm stuck, the energy's heavy, I have nowhere to move, I don't know what to do. And then whoop, here's this opportunity, and it's like, oh, it's a little nerve-wracking to do this, but fuck it, I'm doing it. And you go, and it's a whole new world, you know? I don't know, it's a whole new experience, and it's so much better than you ever could have imagined. I don't know, something really beautiful coming in for someone. But it seemed scary at first, or it will. Don't allow fear to stop you, is what I want to say. Because your fears and intuition are two separate things. Sometimes it's hard to tell, just saying. I want to look closer at this scary fucking dragon dude. But look, he's fading in and out. It's an illusion. Like I said, fear is an illusion. It's not really there. It's being afraid of what's to come. And sometimes that can be triggered because of past experiences. Like, oh, last time I said this or did that or whatever, all hell broke loose. Or this bad thing happened. That's where fears usually stem from. Or they're instilled in us at childhood. There's a woman there behind the clock. Right? She's like a ghost. But what's weird is looking at the moon right here with the bats flying in the moon. I don't remember. I think it's the Dreamer's Tarot or Dream. I don't know where it is. I'll have to find it. I have it. But the moon card, it depicts a wolf and a German shepherd, and it's got the moon with bats flying through it with like a magnifying glass or something. That card is standing out to me. So the moon can be about illusions, intuition as well, but it's when things aren't fully clear. Almost like I need more clarity, I need more information. I'm gonna stand guard until I get this clarity, because I can't take this leap of faith unless I fucking know, basically. Sometimes you have to have hope. You have to rely on faith, especially if it feels right to you, even if it is scary. That's what it's reminding me of. There's like a scare tactic here by someone who's trying to keep you stuck. Because this is change. It's massive change, not just for you, but this whole situation is going to change around, and somebody doesn't want that. They don't want this to be part of your story, because that's a storybook right here. It's like, this is your story. Go jump in the page. Let's start writing this fucking book, you know? Which is weird too, because I've been having wicked vivid dreams lately, and some of them are weird. But anyways, and a lot of people from the past have been popping in and out of the dreams, like different people, but in weird ways. It's not like there's a problem with them or it's a romantic thing or anything like that. They're random characters, like secondary characters. So if you write fiction or otherwise, a secondary character is someone you could just kill off. They're seasonal people in your life, so they're not throughout the entire story. Their story ends eventually within your story. Okay, why am I talking about? Okay, so with dreams, like, yeah, so it's like people who have been phased out, basically. It's like, this is not just... This is like part 2 is what it feels like, because it feels like a series. I don't know what part we're on, but it's not just the next chapter. This is a whole new story, a whole new book, because all those secondary characters are gone. a bunch of new people, new characters are coming into your story. But anyways, the dream I had, because this is change and transformation, I did mention change. And that's going to create conflict because some of those characters don't want to leave, you know? And then the writer, the author, you're the author of your own life, your own story, has to make them fucking leave. And you can do that in any way you want. I just recommend within the legal limits of the law. But anyways, don't do anything stupid. So, a dream I had. I don't know. It was weird because I think the book, I had pictures and I didn't see the pictures in the dream, but it was like a picture book, like a kid's book. And it had Bluey on the front, which, I mean, that makes sense because the kids in my life watch fucking Bluey. But anyways, so that's just like a subconscious thing, like a connection, and it has to do with children. But this book I made this book, and it was a kid's book. But it was massive. It was so big. Like, I was walking around, like, holding it, like, my whole body weight, basically. And I remember I had the idea, but I didn't make the book. The store did. I feel like I can't talk all of a sudden. Like, I just bit my tongue. Or my mouth is bleeding. Why do I want to lisp? Like, oh, I can't talk, my tongue is fucking... My mouth is swollen. That's what I just feel like right now. And I didn't bite my tongue. Huh. Whatever that is. But anyways. Yeah, I had the idea, but I knew where to go get it. Like, I knew where to pick this item up, even though I didn't have it made. It was made for me. I don't know if that makes any sense. Maybe it'll make sense to me when I look back on this. But it was making me think of, like, stolen ideas when you tell someone about something and then they execute it when they do it. When it's not theirs to be done, so it's not perfect. But regardless, this fucking book was weird because it was huge. And it had this, like, rubber ring on the front of it. And I'm like, what is that for? And you know what it looked like? Is, you know those vacuum seal bags for clothes and shit? Where you can pack stuff away. It was on there. And I actually have some of those bags for baby clothes, like in real life, because they may be tiny, but they take up space. So anyways, I feel weird all of a sudden. I don't know, I just felt like... I just had like a whole rush of thoughts just pop in my head. And I don't know what any of them are right this second, but that was weird. Regardless of the weird shit's going on here, it had that vacuum seal thing on it. It was a rubber seal. And I remember looking at it and going, why the hell would they put this on the book? This is stupid, you know? And I picked it off so it couldn't be used again. And I'm like, nope, we don't need this. So we're not going to pack something away. We're not going to save it for another day or seal it up and not talk about it, kind of thing. Because storybooks are meant to be read. They're meant to be shared. You know, they're not meant to be tucked away for no one to know about, basically. Maybe I should get some of my old stories out and start writing. But anyways, regardless of that, some of you could be writers. But in that dream, it's like, there's something that needs to be shared. Some story needs to be told. Or about a situation, something that somebody was trying to conceal or pack away, push down, hide. And it can't be hidden. It's going to be out in the open. That could be part of this chance here. There's something you're going to say. There's something you're going to share. And it's going to bring something out into the open. Because I don't think you've shared it yet. Nope, you haven't. You haven't shared it yet. There's more to come with this story. To be continued. Dun, dun, dun. That's so cool. But I love you guys so much, and don't let anyone else ruin your story or write your story. And realize that those assholes that do ruin our stories sometimes, they are secondary characters. Just kill them off. You know what I mean? If we're talking about writing, not legitimately, but just let them leave your life. Because your life is your story. How do you want it to play out? You know, how do you want it to unfold? And I'm not talking about having expectations. I'm talking about choices. You have the choice to go down this path or that path. Neither choice is wrong. It just means your stories can change. Love you guys. Peace.